many of you remember back in the day where people used to need a loan and they needed you to co-sign? They wanted a house, they needed a car, they needed to get out on bond and things of that nature, and they needed you to co-sign. People woke up. People stopped co-signing for people because you had people who were driving nice cars, people who were living in beautiful houses, people who had done got a loan and spent the money or got out on bail. You co-signed for them, and now they living their best life, still living in the house, still living in the car, still doing whatever it was that they were doing. But because you co-signed and they stopped paying the bill, now you got to pay the bill for what it is that they living in, that they driving, and that they have their freedom. You didn't have no part in it, but now you paying your bills and somebody else's bills because you co-signed for them. I don't know if people still co-sign for people in that aspect, but I do know that there are many of you who are still guilty as charged, but because you co-sign the messiness of people, whether it's in the world, whether it's in the government, whether it's in the church, whether it's in your personal relationship with people, with your colleagues, with your co-workers, with whoever, you co-sign messiness. And God ain't happy about the things that you co-sign. And there are many of you, you say, oh, I walk away when they start talking, or I don't engage, or I don't, get caught up in it. I may laugh at their jokes and things of that nature, but you still co-sign the messiness because you don't bring correction. You don't check that spirit. You don't say to that person, you know that's not right. You know that's not God. You know that's disgraceful. You know that's unhealthy. You know you shouldn't do that. No, you let people ride in their messiness, in their pettiness, in their ungodliness. When we look at the Bible, Hophni and Phinehas, they had a father who was a priest. Eli allowed for Hophni and Phinehas to do all manner of evil, even in God's house. They brought ungodly people into God's house and did ungodly things, and Eli, the priest, knew about it. But they were his sons. He loved his sons, but they were guilty as charged, and so was Eli, because he never brought correction. He co-signed their mess. When we look at Jesus, Jesus ain't co-signed nobody's mess. Not even the Pharisees and the Sadducees. He called them dead men's bones, whitewashed tombs. He called them whatever, and let them know, I'm not going to co-sign your mess because you don't even know who I am. So Jesus didn't co-sign. He didn't co-sign from his disciples when Peter said to him, I'll never deny you. In the day's terms, Jesus was like, Peter, get out my face with that, because before the cock crows 3 times, you gonna deny me. He didn't co-sign because Peter was his disciples. Many of us have to stop co-signing people's